Good afternoon, groovy citizens, and happy satisfying Saturday to each and every one of you. Y'all, it is a beautiful Saturday here in the DMV. Right now it's 82 degrees. If you hear the fan blowing, it's because I have the AC on. Because as you can see, the sun is out, and when I got in the car, it was hot as I don't know what. So I decided to cut on a little AC, and I hope y'all are having a great day. I really, really do. I got up, got some things done, and then I decided to take me a little nap. So I said, let me go on and get up and get this video done because, and I can be honest with you all, I did not go to the gym yesterday. Let me tell you what happened. What had happened was when I finished recording the video, sat on the edge of my bed, and next thing I know, I started to slide on back like this, and bam, next I was asleep, okay? So I said, well, so much for that, and yeah, I decided I'll just go today. Now, I have to go today because today is technically the last day in the week because Sunday, in my opinion, starts a new week. And that will be a whole nother week. So I have to go in today. Today I'm doing chest, back and chest, back, chest, abs, and 40 minutes of cardio. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I can sit back and just relax for the rest of the evening because I have some things that I'm going to be working on. I cannot wait to share them with you all. I just can't do it right this minute, but I can't wait to share them with you all. So before we jump into the video, I want to show you my shirt that I'm wearing today. Let me bring the camera down, and it says, God is with her. She will not fail. Can you all see that? Psalm 46:5, Metropolitan Baptist Church, Women's Ministry. Okay, so that's the shirt for today. And honey, let me tell you something, with God you cannot fail. Okay, period, end of sentence. Now let's jump into today's topic because today's topic is going to be a good one. And I'm going to be sharing things to tell yourself every day. Now, I don't know about you all, but I believe in positive affirmations. I truly, can I say truly believe in positive affirmations and why you should share them with yourself every single day. Remind yourself that you are unique, you are special, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are handsome, and whatever other affirmations you want to come up with, I need you to recite them to yourself every day. But I'm going to give you 9 things that Denzel Washington shared in a speech. I'm not sure where it was that he gave this but it's based on Denzel Washington motivation. And it's so, are you ready to live your best life? And I want you to really, really think about that before I give you these 9 things. Are you ready to live your best life? Are you ready to be the best version of yourself? See, because a lot of times we say we're ready to live our best lives and we're ready to be the best version of us that we can be. But I'm not quite sure that you really are, because in order to do that, that means you're going to have to change your thinking. You can't just say it and then voila, it just magically appears. You've got to change the way you think. You've got to change the way you act. You're going to have to change the circles that you hang out in. Come on now. There are a lot of changes that you're going to have to make in order to get what you're looking for. So if you are ready, here are 9 things that you need to tell yourself every day. And when I say every day, I mean every day. These things will train your mind and feed your soul. These things will not only guide you, they will also keep you focused as well as remind you of who you really are. I think sometimes we tend to forget who we really are. Me personally, I don't ever forget who I am. I know who I am. I know who God has called me to be. Not only that, not only do I know who I am, come on now, I know whose I am. Y'all don't make me shout up in here. Number 1, tell yourself, I am the best. This is not you being arrogant, it's you believing in yourself. This is you believing that you were made for something much bigger and better. If you don't believe you are the best, now hear me out, then how do you expect anybody else to believe that you are? If you don't believe you're the best, why would I believe that you are? Why would other people believe you are? You have to believe that you are the best. When you know you are the best, you don't stop for doubt or fear or letting other people define you and who you are. And so when you tell yourself, I am the best, that's not you looking down your nose on other people. That's you telling you that you are the best you that you can possibly be. You are the best at what you do. Again, not saying that other people aren't, that may be doing the same thing that you're doing, but you are acknowledging that you are the best you that you can possibly be. Number 2, I can do anything. Too many people go through life with the mindset of I can't, but you can do anything. Hear what I say, that you put your mind to. Let me say that again. Let me unpack that really quickly. You can do anything that you put your mind to. If you say you want to start a business, you really put your mind to it, you do the work, you can start that business. You don't have to start out with a storefront. You can start that business right in your home, in your garage, in your basement, wherever you choose to start it. You can start. If you said, guess what, I want to start a YouTube channel and be successful with it, you can do that. All you need is a cell phone. Now, granted, I started out using a camera, but you can now, people are using cell phones like I'm doing right now to record my videos. Now, in the fall, I will go back to using my camera, but you can use just your cell phone, get you a tripod, because one thing's for certain, two things for sure. When people walk around with their cell phones and that video is shaking all over the place, that's annoying, but get you a good tripod. It doesn't have to be an expensive one, just a good tripod. Prop your phone up, honey, and do your videos. But you can do anything that you put your mind to. The only limitations that you have are the ones you placed on yourself. Did you hear what I said? The only limitations that you have are the ones you place on yourself. So tell yourself every day that you can do anything, and you open doors to new possibilities. Stop waiting for someone else to give you permission to go after what you want. Honey, let's put a pin right there. I wish I would wait for somebody to tell me, Michelle, you can be successful. Go ahead, you can be the best at what you do. No, thank you. No, sir, no, ma'am. I don't need anybody to tell me any of those things, because I tell myself that every day. I believe in me. I believe in me, even if other people, excuse me, my nose is itching, even if other people don't believe in me, I believe in me. You have to go out there and create the opportunities you want, and stop sitting back waiting for someone else to create them for you. I'm not going to wait for you to create an opportunity for me. I mean, it's nice when people create opportunities. So case in point, my coach, Mr. Bob Yates of Circle of Champions, make sure you click on that link in the description box under my link tree. No, it's in the link's in the description box. Make sure you click on Circle of Champions. That's my coach. He is an awesome individual, awesome human being, and he created an opportunity for me to speak at his event next month, the October the 8th and the 9th. So again, click on his website so you can get information about that and register for it, talking about becoming a confident speaker. I am always ecstatic when people create opportunities for me to be able to get out there and speak and motivate and grow. But otherwise, I need to create my own opportunities. I can't always sit back and wait for other people to do that. Your potential starts with belief. Every successful person has faced doubt, fear, and uncertainty. However, they didn't let that stop them. They took the necessary action despite the fear that they faced. Every time you say, I can, you are moving closer to your dream, one step at a time. So every time you say, I can, stop saying I can't. Take the word can't out of your vocabulary and start telling yourself that you can, because every time you say that, it puts you closer to your goal. So don't just dream. You must do. Don't just dream, you must do, okay? Because dreaming is great. I love dreams. Dreams can be good. Sometimes they can be scary, but they can be good too. But you can't just dream, you have to do. And the key is consistency. Real quick, I told you all before that when I started my YouTube channel, I had no subscribers. No one was viewing my videos, but every time I hit that record button, I welcomed back my subscribers. I thanked my viewers. And I acted like I had some. You understand what I'm saying? And I kept saying it until they started to come and started to like my channel and like my videos and comment on my videos. So consistency is the key. I didn't say, well, Lord, I put out videos for a whole month and I'm not getting any views. I'm not getting any followers. I was consistent. I kept doing it. I did not give up because I took the word can't out of my vocabulary. Number 3, my future is bright. I love that. Tell yourself, my future is bright. Every morning, say to yourself, my future is bright. I don't care what happened yesterday. And I don't like to use the term I don't care. I had to share it because that's what was in the the message that I listened to. But you tell yourself, I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care if today feels hard. You have to keep your eyes on the prize. Your future is brighter than you can even imagine, but you have to claim it. Let me say that again. You have to claim it. You have a very bright future ahead of you. And it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. You have a bright future ahead of you, but you have to claim it. I don't know about you, but when I go to God in prayer, during my prayer meditation time, I'm claiming it. I go to God and say, Lord, I am claiming it in the name of Jesus that I will have this, I will have that, I will have the other. Whatever it is I'm talking about, trust and believe I'm claiming it. The setbacks that you face today, they're just setting the stage for something better. Your failures are lessons. They're not defeats. So always remember that if you fail at something, it's just a lesson. You're not defeated. You're only defeated if you think you are defeated. Again, it goes back to changing your thinking because you're not defeated. Whenever you feel like giving up, remember your future is still waiting for you. You are not defined by where you are right now, but by where you're going. Again, you've got to keep that in mind. You are not defined by where you are at this very moment in your career, in your relationship, or whatever it is that you have going on. You are defined by where you're going. Number 4, I am getting better each day. I love that. You won't okay, sometimes I can't read my own writing, y'all. You won't wake up tomorrow and suddenly be perfect, but you can wake up tomorrow and be better than you were yesterday. You are getting stronger every day. You are getting smarter, wiser, and more capable every day. When you see how far you've come, you will see how unstoppable you are. Every challenge you face is shaping you. Every mistake you make is teaching you something new. Let me put a period right here. Every day I ask God to show me or teach me something new today that I did not know yesterday. Always be open to learning something new. So once you embrace this mindset, you stop being hard on yourself for not being perfect and start celebrating the small victories. Let me put a pin right here. Too often we are so hard on ourselves that we don't take the time to acknowledge and or celebrate the small victories. I used to have this thing where I told you guys I get on the scale once a month, the first of every month, and then I don't get on the scale again to the first of, like this month I got on the scale the 1st of October. I won't get on the scale again till the first of November, and I'm okay with that. But I would get upset with myself if I only lost 2 pounds. Instead of basking in the victory that I lost 2 pounds and I didn't gain. The scale went down. It didn't go up. Now, could I have done things better to lose more weight? Absolutely. I could have changed my diet, and I could have made sure that I logged in my food. I can be honest and tell you, for the month of September, I didn't log in anything. I enjoyed myself. I logged in absolutely nothing. But you know what? I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all, because things could have been worse. And I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to move on. Embrace your journey and know that every lesson you learn, every obstacle you overcome is turning you into the person that you want to become. Number 5, I will work hard. Success isn't handed to anybody. You have to work for it. Let me say that again. Success is not handed to anybody. It's not handed to you. It's not handed to me. We have to work for it. You have to sweat for it. There are no shortcuts in life. If you want something, you have to be willing to put in the work. Can I say that one more time? If you want something, you have got to put in the work. It's like that relationship that's on the edge of the seat. If you want that relationship to work, you are going to have to put in the work. Your other half is going to have to put in the work. Success doesn't come to the lazy. Come on now. It does not come to the lazy. It comes to the relentless. Hard work builds discipline, and discipline builds success. There are going to be days when you feel like giving up. I need you to hear me on this. There are going to be days when you feel like giving up, but the ones who make it are the ones who keep going. Again, there are going to be days that you feel like giving up, but the ones that make it, they're the ones that keep pushing forward and keep moving. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I have to say that one more time. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Number 6, no excuses. No excuses. Excuses are nothing more than lies we tell ourselves to justify why we aren't where we should be. I need to say that one more again, and I know I'm stepping on some toes right now, but it's all right. Excuses are nothing more than lies we tell ourselves to justify why we aren't where we should be. Period. End of sentence. No excuses. You are not too tired. Hear me out. You are not too tired. You are not too busy. You are not too old. You are not too young. Stop telling yourself what you can't do and start focusing on what you can do. Did y'all just hear what I said? Because something I just shared, somebody listening is going, that's me. She's stepping on my toes. Good. Because I want you to stop telling yourself, well, I'm too old to do this. I'm too young to do that. You're not too tired. You may be unmotivated at the moment, but you're none of those other things. So you stop telling yourself these lies and start focusing on what you can do. Stop telling yourself what you can't do. I'm 5'5", okay? I am 5'5". So if you put something on a shelf that's 6 feet tall, I'm not going to be able to reach that. But I'm not going to walk around here talking about what I can't do. I'm going to focus on what I can do. You see, every time you make an excuse, you give up on your potential. So no more excuses, you guys. We're done with excuses. We're in the 4th quarter of the year. I said before that games are won and lost in the 4th quarter. So there are no more excuses. No more excuses. We've moved past that. We're done with that. We're coming up with solutions. So in your mind, you may say, okay, you know what? I can't do this. But I can do that. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, but I can do the other. We're done with the excuses, okay? I don't want to hear them, and you shouldn't want to hear them either. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. It keeps moving, and so should you. I need to say that again. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. Do you realize life is moving on while you keep telling yourself, well, I'm going to do this when I get ready. I'm going to do this when I get financially together. I'm going to do this after I get my degree. I'm going to do this once I get a better job. I'm going to do this once I get a spouse. Stop. Those are lies. Those are lies, and they're excuses. Because life doesn't stop to wait for you to get yourself together. It keeps moving. So every time you say that you're going to do something after you do something else, time waits for no one. Time is moving, sweetie, and it's leaving you behind. The reality is this: you either find a way or you find an excuse. Simple as that. It's just that simple. You either find a way or you find an excuse. Starting today, make sure you hold yourself accountable. And see, that's the problem. A lot of you all are not holding yourselves accountable. You just aren't. So I want to encourage you to get an accountability partner. I am a certified life coach. And one of the things that I also do for people is act as their accountability coach, where we meet once a week and we talk about your goals, your dreams, and all that other good stuff. And you have homework. And then when we talk the following week, I'm holding you accountable because I'm asking you, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do the other? If you did, we check it off. If you didn't, I've got questions because I want to know why you didn't get to do it. And here's the thing. I don't just allow you to say, well, no, I didn't get a chance to get into the gym. Okay, that's fine. Why didn't you get in the gym? Well, I was busy doing this. I was busy doing that. I was busy doing the other. Time got away. You know what? I understand that. However, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day, you mean to tell me that you couldn't have found 1 hour before dinner or after dinner to slide over to the gym, get in your workout and get back? You didn't have 30 minutes to go into the gym. I know Planet Fitness, they have a 30-minute circuit area. You couldn't have gone in to do that. Maybe you couldn't get in your weight training and your cardio. So you couldn't have said, well, I'll skip the cardio and I'll just get my weight training in, or vice versa. So we drill down because there's always something else going on when you make excuses for why you didn't do what you needed to do. And I'm holding you accountable because I want you to see how your excuses are holding you back from the success that you're looking for. Number 7, I was born to do great things. You weren't put here just to get by, nor were you created to be average. I need you to hear me. You were not created to be average. Neither was I. You have a purpose and or a calling, and every day you need to remind yourself that goodness is in your DNA, because it is. You were designed with a unique talent that the world needs, so don't keep it hidden. You owe it to yourself and the world to shine. I've talked about this before. Whatever that gift is that God gave you, he gave it to you not for you. He gave it to you to share it with the rest of the world. And somebody somewhere needs that gift that you have. But if you don't act on it, all you're doing is keeping it locked up inside of you, and the world doesn't get the pleasure of being able to enjoy that gift. And whatever it is, like if you have the gift of motivation and you do nothing with it, look at the people that aren't blessed, are not being blessed as well as they could be, because you're not motivating them. And that calling and that gift was given to you. And you may say, well, Michelle, there are enough motivators. Yeah, they are, but they're not you. They're not me. They're not whoever else. So stop being stingy with your gift. Number 8, people's opinions don't affect me. When you start living when you start living on your terms, people will start to talk about you, criticize you, and doubt you. They may even try to bring you down. Come on now. Always remember, people's opinions don't and shouldn't affect you. Let me put a pin right there. You know, I always like to remind you that other people's opinions of you, of me, of us is none of our business. It is none of my business of what your opinion is of me. It just isn't. Because a lot of times those people are just mad that they're not doing what you're doing. Not necessarily exactly what you're doing, but they're just mad that they are not able to go out there and live their best lives. That's why they're mad. But I digress. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Their words can't stop you from being successful. And let me say that again. People are going to talk about you. They're going to doubt you. They're going to tear you down. But their words can't stop you from being successful. People can say whatever they want about me, about you, about other people, but they cannot stop you from being successful once you make up in your mind that you are going to be successful. Their negativity can't slow you down, so don't give people the power to shake your confidence. And it's too often I see this, that people allow somebody else's opinions to shake their confidence. So because Mary Beth thought that thinks that you're not good enough, she now has you second guessing yourself. Why? I don't care what Mary Beth thinks of me. I know I'm good enough. I know I'm worthy. So what she thinks is none of my business, nor is it my concern. You cannot shake my confidence. Even if you say, well, Michelle, I don't know if that's going to work, or I don't know if you should do this, honey, you can say what you want, think what you want. It's not going to break my confidence. So you have way too much to accomplish to worry about what other people think. Opinions are just that. They aren't facts. Can I say that again? Opinions are just that. They are someone's opinion. They are not facts. So when somebody says, well, in my opinion, I think this, I think that, I think the other, who in the hell cares? That is your opinion. It's not a fact. So stop letting other people's opinions keep you from doing what God has called you to do. Okay, I digress and get back into my notes. Honestly, most people, when they are doubting you or trying to convince you that you can't do something, they're really projecting their own insecurities onto you. Did you know that? When they are trying to put you down and discourage you from doing something, all they're doing is projecting their own insecurities on you. What really matters is how you see yourself. Stay grounded in your purpose and let the results speak for themselves. That's it. And this is why I always like to encourage people, don't tell everybody what you're doing. Because when you do that, they have time to pick apart what you're doing. Let them just see the finished product. Number 9, last but not least, life is precious. At the end of the day, no matter how hard you work, no matter how many goals you set, you've got to remember life is precious. Don't waste a single moment. Don't let another person's negativity steal your joy. Don't take the people you love for granted. Every day you are alive is a gift, and you should treat it like one. Never forget that life is too short to be anything but your best. I'm gonna say that again. Don't forget, never forget that life is too short for you to be anything but your best. We get caught up sometimes and forget this. Life and these moments are fleeting. So while you are working hard for your goals, don't forget to appreciate the beauty around you. Take time to laugh, to love, to live fully and completely. Time is something we can't get back. I'm going to say that one more time. Time is something that we cannot get back. So don't waste it on things that don't bring you joy or purpose. Make every day count. That's what I'm going to leave you with. Make every day count. Because like I said, time is fleeting. Time waits for no man or woman. It doesn't. Time is always moving. If you took the time to sit down, and I want you to really think about this now. Think about what you said you wanted to accomplish, I'm going to say 5 years ago. And look at where you are now. Ask yourself, did I accomplish that thing that I said I wanted to do 5 years ago? 9 times out of 10, you probably didn't. You probably got distracted. You probably allowed somebody to tell you that it wasn't going to be successful. And the list can go on and on. But if you had done whatever that thing was 5 years ago, imagine where you would be right now. Now, I'm not telling you to do that because I want you to beat yourself up, because I certainly don't want you to do that. But I want you to stop and think that time moves on. It waits for no one. Whatever you said you wanted to do 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, that time is gone. You can't get it back. And you only come this way one time. So what I want you to do, as I wrap this video up, is to take the time that you have left, and I want you to use it wisely. I want you to live life to the fullest. I want you to be the success that you know you can be. I know you can be successful. I believe in you. But I want you to run with that successful mind that you have. Create that thing, whatever it may be. Start living your life to the fullest and stop worrying about what other people are going to think, what they're going to say. Who cares? I talked about opinions earlier not being facts. They're just opinions. And I'm trying to think, who was it? Somebody said opinions. I want to say it was Medea, but somebody said opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Everybody has an opinion on something. People have their opinions on how this election is going to turn out, but it's not facts until the actual election day. Okay? So on that note, like I said, I want you to make every day count. Do that for me. That's your homework. Make every day count. Now, the list of affirmations that I gave you is not a complete list by any stretch of the imagination. You have your own affirmations and what have you. So whatever it is that you have, I want you to use that. Okay? And use those affirmations to help move you to the next level. Having said that, if you're new to my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So make sure you come back on Monday where I have another motivational topic for you. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. You know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there, enjoy the rest of this beautiful Saturday wherever you live. Enjoy it to the fullest. But remember what I said about living your best life. As you go through the rest of this weekend, as you go through the rest of this month, the rest of this year, I want you to think about those things. Have fun. Have tons of fun, but please be careful. Be careful where you go, who you hang out with, who you meet up with, all that good stuff. Be safe, be careful, but have fun. You know the deal, and you definitely know what I just lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, you know the deal, you know the spiel. I love you all to the moon and back, and there's nothing that you can do to change that, because I love you. I want nothing but the best for you. And I like to share this because I get new people all the time, and people say, well, Cheryl, why do you always say that? Well, because I do. I love all of God's people. I pray for God's people. I pray for folks that I don't even know. I pray for folks as I'm driving down the street. I say, Lord, touch that man or that woman, or touch your people, Lord. Heal them, grow them, all these other good things that I may be thinking of at the moment. That's why I can say that I love you and I want nothing but the best for you, because the best is yet to come. You have to do your part and God will do the rest. Love you much. We'll talk again on Monday.